Hey everybody, welcome to a pick a card reading. So today's reading we're going to explore what changes are coming in for you in the near future, what blessings are coming, perhaps what do you have to look forward to in your life. So yeah, we're going to explore these energies that are with you currently and see what spirit and the guides have to say. So I have 3 groups. Group 1 is the pink rose and the amethyst crystal. Group 2 is the white rose and the green citrine crystal. And group 3 is the yellow rose and the smoky quartz. So I think you know what to do, but choose a timestamp, choose a group, then click on the timestamp, and I'll see you for your reading. Bye. Okay, hello group 1, welcome to this reading. Alright, so I have tarot cards as well as oracle cards, and yeah, we'll just see what happens really. So we have the 6 of Cups, the Fool, the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. Guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And Mary Magdalene, unconditional love, love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay. Then we have the Hanged One. The Fool again, are you serious? Oh my god. You guys, I did not see that coming. Alright, so lots of big things. And the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, and I'm definitely feeling that's linked with this 10 of Wands, to be honest. Alright, so we've got the Fool twice, so there's definitely major new beginnings happening. And really the energy right now from the cards so far is telling me that, you know, there's a lot of uncertainty right now in your life. There's a lot of things that feel like they've been put on hold or pause. There's a lot of patience required of you, and almost this patience within a lot of overwhelm, within a lot of distress or pain. And it's sort of like this Fool energy that you're kind of either cultivating or being thrust into by the universe. The Fool is really about that blind faith to just keep putting one foot in front of the other, no matter what sort of happens, because that's just like what the Fool is here to do, to just keep exploring blindly. But there's so much infinite possibility within that exploration, because the Fool doesn't seek to know what he is exploring. He is just exploring and experiencing it, and in that way he's open to all of the possibilities that the universe will want to offer him and you. So there's definitely this message around releasing expectations of others, of what the future has to look like, of what you have to be or look like in order to feel like you have a safe future for yourself. So that's, I feel like, what this 10 of Swords is really showing you, is this feeling of unsafety in the world. You know, if things get uncertain, if you can't see your way forward, you go to, you know, I'm not safe, I'm not okay. So yeah, your guides want you to know that they are there, and that you are sort of like to picture yourself as sort of constantly surrounded by this love or this support, or angels, however you like to visualize it, because that's literally what's happening, you know. And when we lean into that, as hard as it can be to trust that it's even there, if we can lean into it, again, infinite possibility can open, because the miracle a miracle, in my opinion, a miracle is simply moving from a place of fear to moving into a place of love. And that's what your guides are constantly offering you, and they want you to lean into them, lean into their love. Big happy changes. Might be running out of space. Oh no. Then we got, oh my gosh, you are rare and free. There are not many like you. Okay. This is quite amazing. Hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Amethyst. Look, you guys, you chose amethyst. Transformation, certainty, and confidence. Oh my goodness. I knew this was about certainty and confidence, and that's what this transformation is for you. That's what this full energy is for you. It's letting go of the control, the need to be in absolute control, because when we do that, we're doing that from a space of like, not actually oftentimes knowing what's best for us. So wow, there's a lot of balance coming in. Uncertainty. Choose who you will become. Wow. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. Alright guys, so this just got real deep now. This got real deep and I like it. I like to go to the deep sides of life. So basically your guides are really like, whoa. They're telling you so much. Okay. So you are rare and free. There are not many like you. And this is who you really are, you know, this is your true spirit, this freedom, this, you have a lot of unconditional love in your heart, you know, even though you've been through so much. Honestly, I see the Ten of Swords as being a very spiritual path that you've chosen to take in your soul, especially with this Hanged One Neptune influence, because it's the path of really not knowing what you're walking into time after time, and sort of having to have this sense of like exploration of the contrast. Like you are truly a warrior soul of this universe, even though you might present with a lot of softness and gentleness, a lot of love and compassion. You are a warrior. Like your soul and your spirit has warrior in them, and this is sort of like this is huge energy for you, this transformation, because I see you starting to come to terms with light and dark, starting to come to terms with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate contrast. In that way, they are the same thing. And I know that can be challenging sort of to grasp, but this is Spirit's perspective. This is your guide's perspective. All those birds. We are here to learn through contrast, whether we like it or not. Do you know what I mean? And that's why when you have experienced the Ten of Swords in your life, you will experience the Ten of Cups. By virtue of contrast, you just will. Like it just is coming for you. So there's this sense of like you're moving into this wholeness, you're moving into this transformation through letting go of all this uncertainty that created a lot of pain and suffering and overwhelm in your life, because the overwhelm comes when you're holding on to these old way of beings that aren't you. And they become tiresome to keep going with. They really do. They drain us so much. So your guides are saying, let it go. Lean into the uncertainty. Maybe you don't know who you will become, but you will become who you already are. So in that way you do know, and in that way you can be confident through this transformation that you are a shining crystal that is seeing through your third eye, purple. So you are perceiving truth, and this is how you are rare and free, because you perceive truth. So do not question your truth. Your guides are really strong about that. Forgiveness. Yeah. Forgiveness because of all that you've experienced, and there's this Again, Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles, there's still too much going on. You're still holding on to too much. And this might be in unexpected ways, you know. Maybe you don't realize that you're carrying this emotional weight in a relationship, or you're carrying all of your friends' problems, or you're being, you know, the caretaker to your partner instead of the partner to your partner. Whatever's going on, like, there's too much, and you know it. And it's okay for that to be the case, because it's time to kind of, yeah, slice that away. Like, really, really, yeah, marry spirit and matter. Show the world this spirit aspect of you. I feel like this is the other transformation you're going through. You're having the confidence to show your light to the world, to show that side of you that is more spirit in energy. Because there's been a lot of focus on the matter, on the physical, but it's led to a lot of uncertainty and to a lot of pain, and you can recognize that, and you want to let go and just experience this freedom, because you are rare and free. And it's like, in a way, you are perhaps starting to see how you consciously chose to give up that freedom at times through this love for other people. But now you're recognizing, like, I don't have to do that anymore. I can have my freedom. Like, I can have my cake and eat it too. Like, I can have freedom and still not have to sacrifice aspects of who I am. But it's like these things that undermine your confidence are just getting wiped out, because right now it's like those things are remaining, but you don't really want them, and you don't actually need them. So, wow. So the changes are happening quite energetically. The Fool brings things that are hidden. We cannot see them. You know, that's why the Fool is that blind faith, because you're just taking this leap and you don't know where you'll land, but it could be absolute paradise. I mean, he's pretty happy, right? Yay. Oh, getting real close now. Look. There's like a lotus, some mushrooms, a crocodile, a sun. What's that, a vulture? Tiger. Yeah. I'm going to pull a few more of this mother piece, because I want to see how these changes might show up in the physical for you. Oh my God, the Emperor. Yeah, claiming your power, and the Six of Cups. Again, forgiveness. Oh my gosh, forgiveness will set you free. Forgiveness is what will set you free. And forgiveness doesn't, here, I'll show you. This one, Six of Cups from the Animal Divine deck. This one's the Six of Cups from the Mother piece. Forgiveness is very, very personal, but it's more just like that, I think, that seeing things from the full spectrum, seeing the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles, all as one thing, you know, all as one thing. Because we have to experience all of them to know what they are through contrast. So the fact that you have here the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, you know what's coming for you in the physical world? The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Again, virtue of contrast. So it's really good. This is good things. Like the Six of Cups is like, you're really going to be able to let go of the old baggage that I was talking about, that you were kind of holding on to and it was overwhelming you. And you're really stepping into this power, this I am the authority of my own life. I create my own rules. You know, I decide who I am. I approve of myself. You know, I love myself unconditionally, because you love everyone else pretty much unconditionally. So you've got to give that to yourself. And that's just going to be like, with your personal power just launching off. Wow. Yeah, so group 1, remember this amethyst that you are. Choose who you become and choose your truth, because you see truth. All this purple, you are seeing through your third eye, and that's what makes you free. All right? Big happy changes. Woohoo! Big and happy. All right. Thanks, group 1. I'll see you soon, all right? Bye. Hey there, group 2. How are you? Okay. Welcome to this reading. Okay, so I've got quite a few cards, as usual. King of Pentacles. The Moon. The Five of Swords. And Strength. Well, that's very, very, very interesting. The Moon and Strength especially. Ooh, abundance, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Past life. This situation involves your past life memories. Oh my God. That's been coming up for me recently as well. Ask for help from others. Two of Cups. Wow. Six of Wands. Wow. Nine of Swords. Also wow. Big, big, big. Oh, this card is so beautiful. Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection and guidance. Oh my God, Ganesha, you're so beautiful. Thank you for being with us today. Wow. Okay. Tree of Life, fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. So powerful. And who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. So those are obviously very similar. Alright, what can you not see? These ones. Okay. So, ask for help from others. Things are confusing right now for you guys, but that's okay. They're confusing because a lot of things are actually happening for you guys on the dream space, in the dream realm, in the astral realm. So you may be like having this like very mystical experience in your life currently, and it's very, very like at times exciting and magical and like wow, and then at other times you're like, this is absolutely insane and I'm so confused. So there's definitely past life issues impacting this situation for you, and there's also a lot of anxiety being brought up to you by distortion. So the moon card just here talks about distortion. So distortion, when the sunlight reaches the moon, it's reflected back to earth. And what is reflected back to us is a distortion of the truth, of the piercing truth of sunlight, yeah? So that doesn't have to be a bad thing, but we all have our own distortions of what things are. We all have our own version of reality, and we need to check in with ourselves about that sometimes. And that's sort of like this process that it's kind of more like being thrust upon you this time, and you may need to ask for help because it can get very murky when these past life, although it's not happening in our past life, okay, so this is something that's really important, is that things are all happening at once, and actually it makes a lot more sense to me in that way, rather than things happening like in our past life, things happening in all of our timelines at once. So of course our choices we're making here and our destiny here is impacting all of our timelines, okay? So it's like that sort of stuff. So there's just like quantum leaps that you are going through right now, which is amazing. But again, it can be quite ungrounding, it can be quite unsettling. So Spirit's guidance for you if you feel anxious, if you feel like you can't sleep, your energy is just buzzing, you're just like, well, ground yourself. Get back to things that you enjoy. Like sometimes the most grounding things can be like what we find pleasure in, like, I don't know, a meal from our childhood or going into nature, whatever. Hanging with friends, having a dance. I don't know. But there's this real need to ground yourself into the experience, because I think you've been really in your head with this mystical stuff happening, and that's a really cool, but I really know how, murky, especially as you're letting go of conditioning. Exactly. So I feel like there may be people showing up in your life at this time as well where you're unclear, is this truth or is this illusion? Is this real or is this me making this up? And so this is a real test of faith where it's a process, you know, you don't have to know right away, especially with what I was talking about, timeline stuff. It can be very, very fast paced, and then and then confusing and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, stay grounded. Remember, this conditioning's falling away, so you may be seeing people differently, and that may be quite unsettling because you see maybe people not through your memory of them. You see them for who they are right now, and you're like, whoa, ah. Or maybe you see them not through your memory or not through your conditioning, and you're like, oh, I'm in love with you. So I feel like there's a bit of both happening for you guys. There's definitely possibly someone in your life right now that has feelings for you and you have feelings for them, but I think that right now it's really unclear for you if that's like a safe place to move into or not. So just like really take your time. Spirit's definitely saying like there's a lot of abundance offered to you in this next little while, so you can kind of create whatever you want to focus on. So if you're wanting to focus on this love thing, then go for it, but you could also focus on anything else you want more of, more abundance of. So there's also messages around guidance. You are being protected as you go through this period of discernment, of letting go of the conditioning, of getting to know the new you, the real you, the true you. Perhaps having to work through themes of people manipulating you or lying to you, or people showing up as one way and actually being another way. Maybe that's also maybe that's also mirroring to you how perhaps you're doing that. And this can be in really little ways, you guys. This doesn't have to be that you're like a liar or something. It's just little ways that we're like, you know, that thing, you know, we've all had this experience where we meet someone, maybe they're just a friend, but we just go, oh my gosh, this person, like, wow. And we kind of just create all these stories and all these narratives about this person. We're probably projecting all of our own emotion onto them. That's becoming this, so then we're experiencing this person through this distorted version of them that's not true. And then one day maybe they do something, or they do a series of things that makes us wake up to it. And we're like, oh, this person was not at all, oh my gosh. And then we have to like move away or whatever, boundaries. But Spirit's kind of saying like this process you're going through right now, where you're really finalizing whatever point of attraction in you is creating these situations in your life, that is creating all this moon energy, that's creating all these hidden things, this distortion. I need to ask about if there's love coming in for group 2, because I feel like there is. Magician, So it's sort of a message about if you're going to make room for it, if you're going to make a channel for it to come in, if you're going to focus on that right now, then you absolutely can. But again, like, maybe this like situation, just dropped a lot of tarot cards. Maybe this situation is actually calling on you to ground yourself right now as you're going through a very personal thing, you know what I mean? 7 of Discs, yeah, I think this is about investing in yourself at this time. 5 of Pentacles, moving past scarcity, yeah. Definitely moving past scarcity, because Spirit is sort of saying like, definitely don't let your memory define you as you move forward making decisions. You know, sometimes we don't realize it, but we're limiting ourselves based on what we already know or what we have already experienced of the world. So when we reach a crossroad or a fork in the road, we might say, oh, I'll just go down this road because I already kind of know it. The Spirit's saying, don't necessarily think something you know is better, because there's this massive turnaround in your energy, yeah, where you're getting taken on this sort of journey of destiny to your magical blessings. And I think one of your magical blessings is love. Yeah, it is. Page of Cups. It is. So as you clear away obstacles, you are reaching your love. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's definitely some urgency in this energy of yours, and that's fine, because it shows that you're passionate. Like, this Strength card definitely tells me that you're passionate. Yeah, you're passionate about creating something. You're passionate about creating your ideas into form, about really like turning, yes, this idea of like, I can co-create spirit into form. Like, all of my desires can be witnessed around me, etc. So I love this energy for you. Just keep on, actually the message is keep on going. Like, don't stop whatever you're doing, because you're amazing. And there's also a really strong message about needing to acknowledge this commitment you have to yourself, this commitment you have to working through truth and distortion, and finding that confidence inside of you to really, follow your true destiny, your path of creativity. So you will, Six of Wands, there will be a public recognition as well coming in for you. It might be big, it might be small, but I think that it's going to be very, very, it could be quite lucrative, so quite prosperous. Yeah, with the King of Wands, King of Pentacles as well, I'm thinking it's definitely going to bring money. So there's going to be some kind of public recognition that'll bring you money. Maybe on like a social media or YouTube or something online, possibly. I'm feeling like kind of getting visibility that's creating more prosperity for you. Or if it's with your art or your music or something, that's going to just start to expand and expand. So yeah, you've got a lot to look forward to, Group 2. Good luck for it, and I'll see you soon, alright? Bye. Hello, my Group 3. With this beautiful yellow rose. How beautiful is that? Y'all are probably really beautiful. I'm just charming you. Okay. So, I've got tarot cards first up. These are the Animal Divine. 7 of Wands. 4 of Swords, the Hanged Woman, or the Hanged Man, and the 4 of Wands. This is nice. This 4 of Wands is like so understated in this deck, but it's actually such a powerful energy, so that's interesting. To me, this is like divine union, whether that's with a person or with like your own higher self. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, you are a sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality, and I definitely see you going through like this transformation right now as you're seeing through your third eye, because there's a lot of purple, and I'm just seeing this, part of sorcery is perceiving truth and trusting your truth. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so the new can enter. Oh yeah, these are more tarot. These are Mother Peace. 10 of Cups. Whoa. These decks. Thank you. 10 of Cups. The 9 of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Y'all, this is really good energy. Okay. Remain positive. Yes, I like that for you guys a lot. Because endings and beginnings can bring up a lot of fear. Purification, water, emotional cleansing, and rejuvenation. Yeah, remember that it's okay to feel your feelings through this process, whatever they may be, whether they seem, rational or not. They all have a place and they all have wisdom. Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to make some space for these. Spider Woman as well is telling me that you're kind of like starting to weave your own destiny, really, taking control of your power in this world. And possibly feeling like you're entering into this process of initiation into your gifts and power, and that it might be bringing up a lot of perhaps even grief as you see things that you need to let go of, or you see things that have actually hurt you. Such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, and coming home to yourself as well, mainly. Curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. Remain positive as you explore. Because, there's so much being offered to you right now. Okay, so there's a message around patience. Definitely the need to have patience as you go through this. It is like an initiation. I keep hearing initiation in my head. So there's an initiation into your gifts, your spiritual gifts most likely. And so things have to end to make space for that. And that could be like physically you're having like purging symptoms, or emotionally, definitely, because we have this emotional purification card. So yeah, I don't know. I really see like that there's a lot of potential paths for you, and that your guides aren't really wanting you to limit yourself right now, because we've got curiosity twice. So in a way, it's like they don't even want you to know what's coming for you. Like there's this element of surprise inherent in this. And yeah, with this Ace of Wands, I think that it's going to be like this spark that, you know, you can't really prepare for in your life. It's just going to come in and be like boom, boom, boom. And then bring you all of this love and like luck and all of these like fulfillment. With this Nine of Wands as well, it's like there is this message of patience and test of faith. So it may feel like you can't see this thing coming in, this Ace of Wands, this opportunity, this passion, this possible new love passion. Like you can't see it right now because there's still stuff that needs to be released right now. So it's important to remain positive, because not all of what is going on is being shown to you. In order for you to release this emotion, in order for you to follow this path of least resistance, in order for you to kind of make a move to turn that wheel of life, to create this Ace of Wands in a way for yourself, but it is always a co-creation. So right now your guides really want you to know that you're actually weaving your own web to your own destiny. You are creating your dreams into reality. You are reaching divine union within your own self, with your higher self, and therefore with whomever is your equal in physical. There's this really strong message about union, making space for union. Yeah, enjoying your weirdness, allowing yourself to be as weird as you are and grounding into that. Loving yourself for that. Discovering even more of your weirdness. Discovering even more of how curious this world can be, how we can be taken on these twisted paths, but they lead us to stuff, like things that we could have never created on our own, you know, because we went through this web, this labyrinth of life. And that's sort of like where you're in right now. You're in the thick of this labyrinth, and Spirit's like, lay down your weapon. You don't need your defenses at this time. Just keep working and sweet results are coming for you. There's an importance of seeing things from a high perspective, really zooming out as much as you can, because that's really going to help you take the path of least resistance. When you have released, processed emotion, so that you can see things clearly now, so that you can take action. Yeah. You guys are really powerful. I'm going to pull a few more of these tarot cards. That's just like the Empress. Yes. Know your value. Know your worth. The Two of Swords. Yeah. Slice away whatever needs to end, so this new beginning can come in. Keep working. You're really working hard and you're absolutely on the right track. Nine of Cups. Yeah, everything you want. Oh my gosh. Four of Wands again. This is divine union. Temperance, possibly with a Sagittarius. Not necessarily. Oh my gosh. Two of Cups fell on the floor. You guys, this is so funny because I was just like feeling this love for you guys. Like not for you guys, but as in coming in for you guys. And I was like, yeah, Two of Cups. Plus the Four of Wands twice. So it's, and the 10 of Cups plus Temperance, 9 of Cups. Like there's just so much positivity. It's overwhelming. There could be a Libra, a Taurus, Sagittarius. Possibly, yeah, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces too. Maybe Virgo in the chart as well. You have that. Anyway, so yeah, there's all this love coming in for you guys. I'll have a look and see if there's a time frame Spirit wants to give you, but so often she just makes you suffer and wait. Take action. Ooh, okay, so this is a little bit more in your hands than you might realize right now. Take action. Are you seriously not going to focus? Okay. Yes, this is a unicorn. Like, You're being guided to just so much fulfillment. Oh, and look for a sign. Lightning. Alright. You're like got so much coming for you. I'm like really happy and like vibing on your energy right now. So just keep up the hard work. Keep releasing as much as you can so that you can really find that path of least resistance. Keep an open mind. Remain positive. Follow your curiosity. Make curiosity almost your guidance point right now. How can I be curious about this and not see things from my history or see things in the future as how I want them to be? How can I see it as actually just a very open slate? Open canvas? Blank canvas. Okay. All right. I wish you all the best and I'll see you real soon. Bye.